Hi, this is Nick with 10 Bell Pod, and here's 10 facts on Mabel, aka King Mabel, aka Big Daddy V, aka Viscera, aka Big Daddy Voodoo, or as he was once referred to, Huge Hefner. Mabel was born Nelson Frazier Jr. February 14, 1971 in Goldsboro, North Carolina. Growing up in the Carolinas, Nelson was always a big fan of the NWA, specifically Crockett. He'd amateur wrestle in high school and then cut his teeth in pro wrestling in Concord's Willie Clay wrestling promotion, where he'd meet tag partner Mo, and he'd also do a lot of work and learning in George South's PWF. WCW had a chance to sign Mabel before WWF did, but like most things, WCW messed it up. The notoriously racist Bill Watts called Mabel a notoriously racist word. That led to Mabel rightfully getting very angry and never working there. Mabel and partner Mo would debut in WWF June of '93 as Men on a Mission, getting a big babyface push, and got super over as good guys. They were paired up with Oscar, their rapping manager, who apparently got the job by rapping to Vince in an elevator. So you young indie talent out there, if you're trying to impress Vince, you're gonna need some bars. If you're scared of clowns, Mabel was part of quite possibly the most terrifying match in wrestling history. At '93 Survivor Series, Mabel, Mo, and the Bushwhackers wore Doink the Clown makeup to face Bam Bam Bigelow, Bastion Booger, and the Head Shrinkers. This was part of Bam Bam's feud with Doink the Clown, and it is pure nightmare fuel. It's also legitimately one of the worst matches ever. Despite being a widely popular tag team, the only time Men on a Mission won the tag team titles was at a house show in England, just to lose them right back to the Quebecers a couple of days later at another house show in England. After winning '95's King of the Ring, Mabel would start being carried to the ring on a litter, one of the chairs on a platform kind of thing. It obviously took multiple people to carry Mabel down to the ring, and two of those people would be the Hardy Boys. Mabel broke Undertaker's face at a house show in 1995 on a botched clothesline, hitting Mean Mark in the face accidentally with its fist, breaking his orbital bone. This would give us Phantom of the Opera Undertaker. In storyline, they had Yokozuna and Mabel hit Taker with leg drops to break his face, which was already actually broken. Between WWE runs, Mabel went to ECW. Mabel showed up in '98's November to Remember, obviously as part of the Full-Blooded Italians. He'd do a run-in before getting beat himself by the giant-killing Spike Dudley. This is just a fun intersection of two wrestling generations. Big Daddy V's last WWE feud was in WWECW, feuding with none other than CM Punk. Mabel was listed at 6'9" and, depending on the time, 400 to 500 pounds. For his size, he was shockingly agile. He could do drop kicks, spinning heel kicks, inside cradles, cross bodies, and he wasn't scared to take flight, at least from the second rope. He does get a little hate for hurting guys early in his career, but after getting let go from WWF the first time, he went to Memphis where he really worked on it. From there, you don't really hear any stories about him hurting people or being a risk. Also, from all accounts, every single one, Nelson Frazier Jr. was nothing but an awesome person. He was super kind, classy, and just a nice dude to be around. He never big-leagued anyone, he was never a diva in an indie locker room. So let's all remember him for being one of, 10 nice, non-problematic, really cool people in wrestling history. For more wrestling history, find 10 Bell Pod on your favorite podcasting app or find us on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok.